We are not targeting the natural sugars found in an apple or a handful of berries. Those come packaged with fiber that slows their absorption. We are specifically targeting refined, added sugars. Manufacturers sneak this added sugar into foods you might consider healthy. You will find it packed into flavored yogurts, pasta sauces, and standard breakfast items. Eating these hidden sugars day after day keeps your body operating in a continuous state of metabolic cess. Your system is constantly reacting to glucose spikes, which leaves few resources for normal biological maintenance. Your kidneys are forced to manage this excess blood glucose through a process called hyperfiltration. This is when an abnormally high volume of blood is forced through the kidney's tiny, delicate filters, causing them to work under immense, unnatural pressure just to clear the waste. Gastroenterologists trained at top institutions like AIIMS and Harvard use a 30-day break from added sugar as a prescribed clinical intervention. It is a specific protocol designed to trigger a sequential organ reset. Removing this singular burden provides the immediate relief necessary for your organs to shift out of an emergency response and begin the process of repairing themselves. The first week is difficult. As you cut off the artificial supply of sugar, your brain's dopamine receptors are suddenly starved of the chemical reward they are used to. This withdrawal triggers a physical shock to your nervous system, resulting in headaches, irritability, and profound fatigue. Down in your gut microbiome, a similar reaction occurs. The specific bacteria that thrive on refined sugar begin to die off, and as they do, they send signals to your brain that generate intense, desperate food cravings. By the end of those first 7 days, the starvation phase concludes. Your taste buds undergo an incredible recalibration, becoming highly sensitive to the mild, natural sweetness in whole foods again. Moving into week 2, your brain has stabilized, allowing your pancreas to take center stage. Because it no longer has to manage sudden influxes of glucose, your pancreas completely halts its massive, chronic insulin dumps. This chart shows a typical blood glucose response over time, tracking the extreme, chaotic spikes and crashes that happen when insulin drops rapidly after a high-sugar meal. When you stop the insulin dumps, those violent swings stop. As your glucose smooths out and stabilizes, that infamous 3 p.m. energy crash disappears. Your body can access and burn its own stored fat for steady, reliable energy throughout the day. The neurological stabilization of week 1 directly enables the metabolic relief of week 2. Once the brain stops chasing a dopamine high, the pancreas can finally stop overproducing insulin. As you enter week 3, your insulin levels remain consistently low and stable. This sends a long-awaited signal to your liver, instructing it to finally offload its toxic, stored visceral fat. Your kidneys experience simultaneous relief. They can finally cease hyperfiltration, which significantly lowers the long-term risk of protein leaking into your urine and the formation of kidney stones. This dual relief on your liver and kidney filtration systems creates an immediate compounding result. You will often see a measurable, sustained drop in your overall blood pressure. By week 4, the healing reaches a systemic level. Your cardiovascular system benefits immensely as arterial inflammation plummets and the level of dangerous triglycerides in your blood drops. Your skin also improves by reversing a process known as glycation. Glycation occurs when excess sugar binds to collagen and makes it stiff. Without that excess sugar to stiffen the tissue, your skin regains its natural elasticity, which halts premature aging and clears up acne. At the same time, your immune system receives a massive boost. Your white blood cells are no longer suppressed by high glucose levels, and your body successfully retains vital minerals like zinc and magnesium. By the end of week 4, this sequential chain reaction has reached its peak. With inflammation down and hormones balanced, your body can divert its energy away from managing glucose spikes and toward long-term cellular maintenance. It is important to note a vital clinical reality here. A 30-day intervention does not magically erase years of permanent scar tissue or chronic organ damage. Quitting sugar is like putting down a heavy bag you have been carrying for years. Dropping the bag does not instantly fix a broken back, but it permanently stops the active damage from getting any worse. Your body establishes a healthy new hormonal baseline. This is especially true for leptin, the hormone responsible for signaling fullness. It is finally functioning correctly to tell your brain naturally when you have had enough to eat. In this optimal afterstate, your metabolism runs smoothly and your palate is completely rewired. You will find yourself naturally rejecting ultra-processed, artificially sweet foods. Completing this 30-day clinal reset means you no longer operate on a chaotic metabolic autopilot. You have successfully taken back the driver's seat of your own biology.